All right, we're gonna break down this hump day video that I created. So we're gonna start by coming to our homepage on Canva, and we're gonna click on this little videos button right here. And you can choose any sizing that you want. I'm personally going to choose the Facebook video size. It just becomes a square. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna change the background color to a color that I like, and go to my text and add a text box to the screen. And in that text box, I'm just going to write that word hump for hump day. And I'm gonna change the font to horizon because I think that looked the best. Next, I am going to change the color of the font to that red that you saw before. Now from here, I'm simply going to share it, download it as a PNG, and download it. Once it's downloaded, I'm going to go and re-upload that into my Canva files. Okay, so now I'm going to delete this hump word on the screen, and I'm going to upload this one. So once this one's here, I'm going to duplicate it one time, so I have two. And I'm going to go to the bottom layer and drag this crop button up to about halfway. And then I'm going to put this directly over it, just like immediately directly over it. And then I'm going to take the top crop tool and drag that down till it hits where that like breakup goes. Now I am going to come down here to where we see the different video tabs, the screen tabs, and I'm going to click the three dots and hit duplicate page. Now on the second page, I am going to start by dragging these two words just a little bit apart, nothing crazy. I have learned that the farther apart they go, it doesn't look as good in the transition. So now we're gonna go back and add in another word, and I'm gonna make that word say day, and I'm gonna just make it a little bit bigger and find a font that looks good. I'm using Lemon Tuesday for this font, and I'm simply just going to add it to the center right here. And then I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so that it fits in between the two words. And then I am going to right click and I'm going to hit the words copy. And I'm going to go back to that first little tab right here. And I am going to right click on my keypad and I am just going to paste it. And then I'm going to hit the three dots and send it to the back. So I click arrange and send it to the back. Now I'll go back to this slide just to make sure everything looks okay, because I think that this needs to be pulled down a tiny bit more. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is on the first slide, I'm just going to click on it and click up here to edit timing. And I am going to drag that down to about 0.5. This is all personal preference. This is just what I'm doing. Now, once it's on 0.5, I'm going to hit apply to all pages, which is those two pages. The next thing I'm going to do is click on the three dots again, and I'm going to duplicate that page about 3 or 4 times. Let's do 4. And then I'm going to duplicate the second page 4 times as well. Now, once I'm done with this, I'm going to just drag it so it's every other one, like the hump and then the hump day, hump and then the hump day, so that it's not like, so that it goes perfectly 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, not a bunch of ones and a bunch of twos of the page numbers. So now that we have this here, we're simply going to click in between these two pages, and we're going to click on the bottom one that says add transition when you hover on it. When that opens up, I'm going to click on match and more. And I'm going to do that in between every page. Transition, match, and more. Almost there. Now, once we're done, all I'm gonna do is come up here to the play button, and you guys can see how quick it opens and closes. And you can go ahead and play with the timing on that. You do not have to have it the same as mine. That's just how I like it. And that is the end of my tutorial. Hope you like it.